Hey friends, thanks for joining me for today's mindful moment. Hopefully I can get this all in before the rain comes. But something that's been on top of my mind the last few weeks is social media and friendships and relationships, and where we think that we know people and we maybe really don't. And this has just been spinning in my mind, and I think because of some people that I've really admired over the last couple of years and looked to and read their books and followed them on podcasts and different things, only to find out that there was a major crisis in their life and a painful moment that took place in their life. And then all of a sudden social media everywhere blew up, and people were talking about how disappointed they were in these people and how sad they were and how felt like they were given a false load of baloney. And so I really scratched my head and just wondering, why are people so hurt by people that they don't even know? Like this false perception because I follow somebody on Facebook, I follow somebody on Instagram, I follow somebody on Twitter, that I know them, that I see their pictures that they post, so we have this tight connection, we're BFFs, just because I follow them on social media. When the fact of the matter is, I have absolutely no clue as to what is really happening in their life. I have no clue to the inner circles, and no clue to the daily struggles, and no clue to the things that really are in their heart and in their mind all the time, because I truly don't know them. I just see the surface. And I feel like for myself, that's been a challenge to just be aware of. And I think to myself, we have a tendency to put people up on a pedestal because they're a leader, because people have done amazing things, and so we follow them and we watch them. And then when they fail, when they fall, we kick them when they're down. What the heck is wrong with us? Yet we didn't know them in the first place. We were not even in their inner circle to know that they were in a crisis in the first place. Who are we to judge? What right do we have to criticize? What right do we have to be on somebody's case when we don't know the hurt and the pain that they're facing? I tell you what, I love social media. I love staying connected with people from high school. We're maybe more acquaintances now, but I love seeing the pictures of their family. I love seeing what they're doing. I love the stories of what's happening in their life and the things that they're accomplishing. But I don't have the right to make a judgment call because I think I know them. Friends, I say friends to you. We don't know each other that well, right? But we can get to know each other. Having real relationships and real connections means I can't just follow you on Instagram and Facebook and think that we're BFFs and the whole world is roses and fairy tales. No, intentional connections and relationships mean that we are involved in each other's lives. We know each other, the good, the bad, the ugly. That means that we make intentional phone calls to each other. We talk to each other. We get together for coffee or dinner, however that cadence looks. But for us to think that we really know somebody just because we follow them on Instagram doesn't really count. And so I know for myself, it's a challenge for me, and I want to continue to always grow in this area of really being intentional with our relationships, intentional with our connections, intentional with the people that we really value and care about. Because if we want a place in somebody's life to speak into their life, to bring encouragement, we really need to have that intentional relationship, that close relationship with them for it to be received. I tell you, there are people who've spoken into my life that I'm like, you know what? You're going to criticize me or judge me, but you don't even know who I am. Sure, you follow me, but I don't even know who you are. But I tell you, it's the people that know me, the people that have reached out and have intentionally said, Bethany, how's it going? I want to know you. What's going on in your life? I want to be in a friendship with you, in a relationship with you. Those are the people that I cherish. Those are the people, when they speak into my life, even when they challenge me and my flaws and my blind spots, I am willing to receive that word because my heart is ready and we have that personal connection. So, what is my challenge this week? Ooh, the thunder. Just the right time, today's challenge. So, dun dun dun. What would my challenge be? My challenge would be that to keep yourself and stop yourself from assuming and making judgment calls or criticizing or saying things about people that maybe you think you have a relationship with on this social media platform, or we think we know about them because somebody told us about them. My challenge would be to make an intentional connection for those people you really want to know and those people that you feel drawn to and those people that you're like, yes, there's a heart connection there. There's something there. I feel a fire. There's something going on. We have to be intentional with our relationships. We have to go out of our way to make the phone call. We have to go out of our way to have coffee. We have to go out of our way to have people over for dinner. We have to go out of our way and be intentional with the people that matter in our life. Instagram doesn't count. Following somebody on Twitter doesn't count. It just doesn't work, friends. We have to have that personal, intentional connection. Challenge accepted. I accept the challenge. I need to get better at being purposeful for coffee dates and purposeful for having people over at my house. I need to get better. We all can get better, right? But if we all do it, the world's going to be a better place. We're going to have stronger friendships and stronger relationships. And we're going to be less likely to judge people who we really don't know in the first place. But we're going to be there when the rubber hits the road for the real relationships that we become intentional and pour ourselves into. So that's my challenge for you today. Yep. Connect with somebody. Reach out. Reach out and touch somebody. Okay. I don't even know if that's a song, but be intentional with your friendships. So thanks for tuning in, friends. And hopefully I don't get struck by lightning or something in the next 30 seconds while I press that finish button. Okay. Have a good night. Ah!